Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're making some red velvet cupcakes with a Halloween themed twist. So join me in this episode of our Halloween themed treats. Let's get baking. We're going to start with 1 1/3 cup of flour, and we're going to sift a 1/4 cup of cornstarch into our flour. Now we're going to whisk this together and add in 4 teaspoons of cocoa powder, a 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Now we're going to separate 2 eggs. You'll save the yolks for later for this recipe, and you're going to whip these 2 egg whites for 2 to 3 minutes until they form soft peaks. And soft peaks is when you take the whisk out of the egg whites, it forms a little tuft, a little slump that's soft and it flops over. And the difference between a soft peak and a stiff peak is that when you take the whisk out of egg whites, when you are making stiff peaks, it sticks straight up. But as you can see here, the egg whites are a little soft and floppy. If you form stiff peaks, your egg whites are too stiff and you've gone too far. Now we're going to cream a 1/2 cup of butter, and you'll just put it in your mixer and let it run for a little bit until the butter is smooth and creamy, and then you'll add in 1 cup of sugar and let that fully incorporate before you add in 1/2 cup of canola or vegetable oil, whichever you have. And after that's run for a little bit, you will then add in your 2 egg yolks that you saved from earlier. After that's run for a bit, you'll add in 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. After scraping it down, you'll add in a 1/2 teaspoon of white vinegar, and then 2 tablespoons of red food coloring. I used both liquid and gel because that's what we had. Now we're going to add in our flour mixture in 3 parts, alternating with 1/2 cup of buttermilk. And you want to start and end with your flour to make sure that you mixed it in evenly. And if you don't have buttermilk in your kitchen, you can make it with milk and just some lemon juice. Now we're going to fold in our batter with our egg whites, and you want to work fast when you're making the batter because if you wait too long, your egg whites can get watery. And you're going to mix this in folding motions, as you can see here. So this recipe calls for you to actually fill the cupcake liners a 1/2 to 2/3 of the way full. I did not read that, so I am again filling it as I normally do for the last 2 cupcake videos, but I didn't seem to have any problem with it, so I would say you could fill up a 1/2 to 2/3 to 3/4 of the way full. And you'll bake these at 350 degrees for 20 to 21 minutes. And you will ice these with a cream cheese icing, and you can play around with any kind of colors you like. The recipe is on my coconut cake video. And the rest is pretty self-explanatory, so enjoy this montage of decorating. So here's the final product. It is a lovely batch of red velvet cupcakes, and we decorated a couple with these little cat decorations. And then we have a little batch of sprinkles. I actually combined sprinkles from the last 2 episodes just to have like some cool colors in it. So I'm gonna take a bite. Beautiful color, this red velvet. Beautiful. And the licorice, I don't normally like licorice, but I do like this one. The cupcake is really good. You can taste the cocoa powder in the cupcake itself, and the icing, cream cheese icing, it's also really good. The toppings are very crunchy, so you don't have to eat them. The licorice though is really good. But I'm gonna say this is a great, fun little thing to make if you're gonna have a party and you wanna have some fun treats. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe to see more baking videos, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a spooky week. Bye. This is our derby cat and the ear.
Did you break something?
I can taste the cocoa and the coconut. No, the cupcake is really good. I can taste the coconut. No! The toppings are very crunchy. Bye!
Cut.